Welcome to Sea Lake Journeys with Chet and Robin. Come on, have a seat at our table with us. Let's talk about some cruising, some fun while we're doing it. After all, we're all friends here. We are so glad you're here with us tonight. Grab you a snack and a drink and sit down and join us for a while. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Motivation Friday here at Sea Lake Journeys. I'm Chet, your host. Here co-hosting with me today is Sensei Rabbit, second degree dirty belt, here to keep the chat in line. Also got little Ringo down here on the floor doing his thing. I got Chuck the Duck Squeaky here. I got Captain Sea Leg Squeaky here today. We're ready to do it up. Are you motivated? Are you ready for the weekend? Are you ready for today? Are you ready for life in general? Hey, why not? If you aren't, get ready because we're ready. And so let's do it up, y'all. It's Motivation Friday. Let's say hi to 10 or 70 people here real quick, and then we'll get rolling with whatever it is we're going to do this morning. I don't know yet. I just host the show. I don't actually think of anything. John Gailor, good morning to you. Happy Friday. And we've been following John around. We started off this morning, Jimmy, the astute tourist, at 6 o'clock. Went from there over to Eddie Lugo at 7:15, and from there to Kurt and Marsha, See Me Traveling at 8 o'clock, who we're doing the See Me raid right now, coming in the Sea Lake Journeys. So thank all of y'all for preceding us. And right behind us at 9 o'clock is Go Live Together with Cheryl, Jeremy, and Eddie. Don't forget to join them. And tell them Sea Lake Journeys sent you. Bama Nola in the house. Good morning to you, Bama. How's it going this morning? Woohoo! Hope you're feeling good, brother. Hope you're ready to move it on. Get on going. Danny Dizzle, the Fizzle Spectacular supporter, is here. Double squeakies for Danny D. We had such a fantastic meetup this weekend up there at Splitsville and Disney Springs with Danny D and a host of cruise vloggers. If you haven't seen that video yet, get over and check it out. This is the thumbnail you're looking for right here. Look for that thumbnail. You can see the video, or you can watch Wednesday's live. And Wednesday's live, I put up some photographs. But the video is right here, and I think it kind of captures the essence of what happened there that day. It was such a fantastic day. I think we should make it an annual event. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud right now, thinking out loud. But, hey, anybody's on board for that, I think it'd be a good idea right there. Danny D is so awesome in person, and her mom and dad, awesome people, just fantastic people. And all the vloggers that came with us, you can see the names of who was there with us on the thumbnail right there. I'm too wound up this morning to even think about it. Yeah, I got up at 3:45. I was at the gym at 4:30. I've been rolling ever since. Man, I've been rolling. And even while I'm watching the shows, I'm doing stuff with the dogs. I'm doing laundry. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing stuff. Robin from Sea Lake Journeys made me a cup of tea this morning, right? She goes, okay, you need some caffeine? I go, sure. So she gave me tea with caffeine in it. I said, how do you know it's got caffeine in it? And she says, right there, it tells you on the bottle. I said, okay. So I tasted it. And she goes, well, what do you think? I says, well, I think the name of it must be Old Catcher's Mitt. Old Catcher's Mitt. And she says, well, why do you think that? I says, because this tea tastes like an old leather glove. And she goes, how would you know what an old leather glove tastes like? I said, well, when I was a kid, I played baseball. And, sometimes you're sitting there waiting, in the dugout, and you got your glove on, and you're sitting there. It's got the leather laces, and you sit there and chew on one. I know I ain't the only one that did that. Don't look at me like that. You chewed on your laces on your old glove too. Well, that's what this tea tastes like. I remember it distinctly. And a pack of Sweet and Low did not help. It just tasted like an old glove with some Sweet and Low on it, or whatever that Splenda, some kind of sweetener she's got in there. I forgot where I left off at. Yo, right there from Danny Dizzle. How about that? That's a good place to leave off. And good morning from John. Scott coming in on the Friday Motivation Crew. Right on, Scott. Don't forget, Monday at 8:30 a.m. is the next episode of The Conscious Cruiser. And whose channel is it going to be on this time? I don't know. Scott, you'll have to remind me. I think it's Scott's turn. I think it's going to come up on Scott's channel Monday. Yeah. And then the following week on Elisa. And don't forget, you can catch up on all those episodes on Spotify too, y'all. Spotify. Yeah. Lisa's Cruise Adventures here. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here this morning. What's that? Oh, Sensei Rabbit says hi to you, Lisa. And he likes some people more than others. I don't know what's up with him. Bama. John Gailor, good morning to Danny D. Good morning. Hey, John. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And Sherman coming in from CNS Travel. Good morning, everybody. Do you want to book a cruise today? If you do, get a hold of Sherman right there, CNS Travel. He can hook you up. If you got to book a whole bunch of cruises, call Sherman. And then call Andrew over at Embarkation Nation. Then get a hold of Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. Then get a hold of Chris at Midlife Travel. Those are our four members that are also travel agents, and they can book you up, hook you up, get you on that ship, that plane, that hotel, that train, the UFO, however you want to travel. They can hook you up with that. Lisa, Ryan, right there, Ryan. Good morning to you, Ryan. Woo! I was trying to research that camera the other day. I could not remember the name of it. I said it's DJI Osmo Pocket 3. See, I remember it now that I'm sitting here, but I won't remember it in 10 minutes when I go over there and try to look for it again. Adventures of Traveling Mike Music. Good morning to you, Mike. Woo! Traveling with music. What better way to travel? Got to fire up some jams, listen to some Rush. Spirit of Radio. Can you imagine that? Cranking it up on your Alpine stereo with the 3-way 100-watt Pioneer speakers, kicking it out. Yeah, that's what stereo I had in my first car. Hey, Scotty, my dude. Right on. Hey, speaking of Jimmy, there's Jimmy, the astute tourist now. We hung out with Jimmy this morning. I was on Denise's channel today, Bone Tired Travelers, watching Jimmy. So I usually flop back and forth between the channels, but I didn't flop as back and forth as much today because I was doing stuff too, listening and working and lurking and twerking and doing all that. So other times I'm usually just on Jimmy's channel and I'm going back and forth. So that's how you do it, guys. Sometimes you'll see, a bunch of people on the panel. You can flip in and out, go to this one for 10 minutes, go to that one for 10 minutes. Or sometimes if you got an extra computer, fire it up, or your phone or something. We try to get them all, helping them out there. Scott, Dan, Jimmy, Mike, and Jimmy. Sherman, Danny, Ryan, Sherman. I guess y'all can read this, right? Cruising complete. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here, my friend. Yeah. Sensei Rabbit says hi to all of y'all, too. I just want to make sure I say that. Robin from Sea Lake Journey says hi to you, too. And Pete is here from It's a Cruise Live. Pete, what's going on this morning? Hey, don't forget, today's a Raid Parade, too. Raid Parade, that's a series of vlogging channels that throws up their stuff. It's not all cruising. Some of it's other stuff. You might see a theme park. You might see a car show. You might see somebody critiquing a restaurant. You don't know what you're going to see there. It's good stuff. In fact, you don't know what you're going to see from Sea Lake Journeys, because today I've got the Hampton Inn Suites of Ridgeland, Mississippi. Yep, that's right. Robin from Sea Lake Journeys sometimes have to travel for work, so I tell her, hey, how about vlogging that hotel room so I can put it up? People might be traveling in that area, and they might want to see, where can I stay at if I'm going to Ridgeland, Mississippi, which is just outside of some other city in Texas. Maybe they don't want to stay there. They want to drive 20 minutes over here and stay there. So she brings me that stuff. How about that? Good stuff. I like it. It's fun. Barry, Tripping with Kim and Scott. Good morning to you. It seems like I'm going 100 miles an hour. Blame Robin from Sea Lake Journey. She gave me old catcher's mitt tea this morning. That's right. Smells like an old catcher's mitt. Tastes like an old catcher's mitt. Wow. If you're that love with baseball and leather gloves or leather pants, no judgment here. Whatever kind of leather you like chewing on, that's what this tea tastes like. That's all I got to say about that. Hey, good morning. Hey, PK, GM, Will. Good morning to you, Will G. Thanks for joining me here this morning. The Z-Man's here. Good morning to you, Z-Man. Woo-hoo, what's going on, brother? I have seen this lineup of people so many times today. I know, John. It's like we're all flowing along together, ain't we? We're all in the same place, going the same direction. That's so funny because we're spread out all over, not just the country, but the world. You got people all the way from the UK in here watching right now, all the way out to the West Coast, East Coast, South Coast, North Coast, from everywhere. Chet, Will G, Jimmy. And there's Denise right now, bone tired. Hey, Chet mixed with the trademark right on, Denise. I was just telling him I watched Jimmy's show all on your channel today. Sometimes I flop in and out, 10, 15, 20 minutes here and there and yonder, but I kind of just hung out and bone tired because I was busy doing it up. This old catcher's mitt tea has got me going today, guys. I don't know. It doesn't taste good, but it's got some Zoom power in it. I am zooming over here. Ron coming in from the Fam Adventures. Good morning to you, Ron. What's going on? And Danny saying hey to Pete and Lisa and Z and Kim and Scott and everybody out there. Denise, Scott, Denise. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Sherman and Pete. Woo, we got some hellos and heys and yes and good mornings and all kinds of stuff over here. This is so great. There's Vicky from Foodie's Vacation now. Hey to Chet and the chat crew. Right on. Vicky. There's Kurt and Marcia from See Me Traveling coming in on their own See Me raid. Good morning, Chet, and holler at Robin. Morning, hun. Morning, hun, from Kurt and Marcia. I don't think she can hear me over there. She's still out in the living room with the TV on right now, trying to get ready for work. I don't know what she has to do to get ready. I think it's because she don't want to drink the old Catcher's Mint tea this morning. And she's out there eating a grilled cheese sandwich last I looked. Grilled cheese sandwich for breakfast. Why not? Cruising Complete says the leather taste. Don't miss that. I'm telling you, I didn't miss it either, but I remembered it as soon as I tasted it. I was like, I remember that taste. I was about 9 years old chewing on my glove on the laces. Right? Kurt, good morning. Angie coming in from whatever floats your boat saying, hey, y'all. Hey, Angie, you know what floats my boat? Cruising's always floating my boat. Hey. And we got Tuesdays with Joy. Thank goodness it's Friday. Good morning, Chet and Robin Sea Lake Adventures. Woo! What's going on, Joy? Thanks for joining us here this morning. Had a good time hanging out with you on your channel the other day. That was fun. Denise says, oh my God, I love car stereo chat. I used to do installs when I was in high school. I was a lot smaller and more flexible. Oh, me too. And I'll tell you, the last stereo I installed, though, was just about 15 years ago. My neighbor across the street, his kid was just getting old enough to drive and wanted a stereo in his car. And I said, man, it's been a long time since I put one in, probably 30 years since I put in, aftermarket radio and speakers. I did a lot of regular stuff at the dealership, but all aftermarket stuff, I was like, oh yeah, came right back to me. Piece of cake. But I had that Alpine stereo. Oh my gosh. And the 100 watt three-way speakers, the Pioneers, are like this. And I put in my back window, and everybody would get in that car and it was like, wow, what sound? And they're looking under my seat and in the glove box and everything. I'm like, what are you looking for? I go, well, we're looking for the equalizer and the amplifiers. I said, hey, I ain't got none of that. It's just that stereo and them speakers. Because if you buy quality stuff, you know what I'm talking about, Denise. You can go back then. You could go buy the $50 stereo and the $50 speakers and put it in. Then you get, then you go buy a $100 equalizer. Then go buy a $120 amp and adding all this junk to it to try to get to the sound that I had with the $400 Alpine and the $250 speakers. Yeah, I put a lot more money into that. But hey, I was young. I was working. I was making money. Had nothing to spend it on. Most of my money I saved, but I thought, you know what? I had a $100 car, okay? I bought a car for $100. We was talking about that on a Jimmy show this morning. I had a 62 Galaxy 500, right? And so I put that stereo in that car. Oh, it was awesome. And then when I bought my 70 Mercury Cougar, I swapped it over to that. And let me tell you, that was a good stereo. That's one thing I miss. I don't miss the old 62 lead sled so much, but that stereo I do. Good morning, Jimmy. Denise, stop it, Denise. Okay, Ron telling Denise to stop it, Denise. Stop it, Denise. Can't wait to get on the ABC cruise with you guys. Breaking news, the Z-Man show will be on at 4 o'clock today. Usually you're on at 3, Z-Man. You're changing your time. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can make it into that rascal. Good morning, everybody from Joy. Denise, I wish I'd known you in high school. Oh, I bet Denise was a hoot in high school. Not me. I was a nerd kid. No, I was a nerd kid, y'all. Yeah, I know right where that is. Yeah, you know right where that is. Good morning. Well, the old glove or the stereo or the amplifier or the equalizer. Oh, you know it. Oh my God, I could have met her. That's an hour away. What? Okay. What am I missing in this chat? I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Good morning, see Tripping with Kim and Scott and Canadian Family Life. That's Tiffany right there. Tiffany, we're having old glove tea this morning, in case you're wondering. I don't know if y'all have that in Canada. I'm sure you can order it from Magic Hour Tea. I don't know what the real name of it is, but its name should be Old Catcher's Mitt. Tastes is horrible, but man, it got some kick to it. I think my eyes are dilated. I feel like they are. I got ants crawling around me. I'm ready to jump up and down. I hope I don't forget that I don't have a leg on and try to get up and run out of this room when the show's over to go mow the yard or something. Hey, good morning. Laugh out loud. We got Joy cracking up here. Angie, we got the Cruising Max here. Great morning. Hey, Cruising Max, first time in. We'll get you a double squeaky right here for joining us. Hey, if you feel like it, if you think there's something useful, funny, or hilarious, stupid, or whatever, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you like. It's free today because it's Friday. It's Motivation Friday. We're here to motivate you, get you ready for the weekend, get you psyched up, pumped up, ready for your next cruise, ready for your next adventure, ready for this right here. If you're a member, maybe you should go check this video out right here, behind the scenes making a short. And we've got several videos up over there for the members. And sometimes it's something like this. Well, yeah, just making a short. It's a short version of making a short. We just had the camera on while we was trying to set up, and it's Sea Lake Journeys. That's all I should have to say about that, right? Did you see my thumbnail this morning? You know, before I started making this, I saw Lori comment. I forget where it was. Lori Barber said something about, I like to see thumbnails. It tells me if somebody's put time into working on their video, which I do on my videos. And I'll show you a video one here in a second. But even on my live shows, I kind of look for something that I think as people are looking at it, they're going to go, what's that? What's that about? So even though the title's nothing, it's Motivation Friday with Sea Lake Journeys. Well, if you don't know who Sea Lake Journeys is, that don't mean anything to you. But when you see that wooden horse right there, and he says, I feel so stiff. Don't it look like that's what he's saying? I feel so stiff. I'd be like, if that went by me, I'd go, oh, I got to see what this is about. So Lori, I know she watches replays. You are my inspiration. What you said is the way I think. I want a thumbnail to capture somebody's imagination or attention. Sometimes you look at it for the beauty of it. Sometimes you look at it for the curiosity of it. Now for my regular video, which I just put up yesterday, welcome to Mahogany Bay Roatan. Obviously, I wanted to capture what you can see at Mahogany Bay. Now this is from the far pier. You got to walk all the way down, you know, from where you get off the ship, you got to go all the way to the end down there where the snorkeling is. There's a little coral reef down there. And there's this great section of seating area in the shade. And there's, you know, a restaurant and a bar down there. And you got the volleyball down there and the cornhole and all that stuff. But you got to walk down there to get down there. And I didn't walk down there. Robert from Sea Lake Journeys did to take this picture for me, this video. But yeah, if you haven't been to Mahogany Bay, or if you haven't been in the last year or two, you might want to check this video out. Every time we go, it changes a little bit. The beach is so much better than it used to be from the first time we went there. And it's just improved. They steadily improving it. And they changed the way the entrance to get down to this area. They shuttle you through this little walkway of stores. You know, it's covered. So if it's rain, you could run under there for cover. But then it's got all these little stores in there. So air conditioning and stuff. So it's different. We had never seen that before. And I had people comment already on the video saying, hey, I've never seen that. That's because it's apparently fairly new. So if you haven't been there in a year or two or three, check it out so you can get some information there. And good morning, Danny Dizzler, the Fizzler, spectacular supporter. Hey, the fam. Good morning. We're cruising together, John. Oh, my goodness. Cruising together? Canadian Family Life, good morning to you. We're all in the dance ship. Dance ship? Did somebody say dance? I think somebody said dance. Well, we got something for that. How about this?
Take that, Kurt. There you go.
Okay, you got that, Kurt. I saw you in here. Cool to be cruising together. There you go. That's all the way from Ryan from PK Adventure Travels right there. Just for you, Kurt. Oh, boy. We had a great time making that video. Hey, Danny D, spectacular supporter. I didn't speak. Good morning. So, Ron is making sure he says good morning to you, Danny. How about that? Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jenny. She said I say it like Forrest Gump. Jenny. Hey, Jenny. I like to say it like that. I think it's great. I think Vicky misses us. I think she does too. Good morning, Ron. Hey, Kurt and Marcia. I typed same, but Apple typed dance. See what happens when, you know why? The computer wanted to see Ryan dance. That's what I think. And maybe that wasn't enough dancing for you. Maybe you need more pole dancing. How about this?
What in the world is this? You've got to be kidding me. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, I am so glad that is not my husband doing that crazy stuff. Who in the world would get these guys to do this?
Take that, Kurt. Take that, Kurt.
Why is everybody pole dancing and saying, take that, Kurt? Take that, Kurt. Well, if you were there to see me traveling this morning, you know, because Kurt's got the pole dancing thing going on. Wait till the ABC Islands, Kurt. We're going to have some fun competition going on. We're going to see who can do the best pole dance, craziest pole dance, strangest pole dance. There's so many categories. I'm pretty sure everybody will win something. Yeah. So let me take a drink of my Old Glove leather tea here. Oh, there you go. It's like an Underdog Super Energy pill, you know? Hey, Shermanator. The Shermanator's here. That's right. Hey, Sherman. Hey, are we going cruising together? Let's go cruising together. Let's do it. Hey, 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 hey. Yep, the good stuff. Push the sound. That's right, Denise. Get that Alpine in there. You didn't need no equalizer, didn't need no boosters, didn't need none of that stuff. People be crawling over my car looking for them. I said, they ain't going to find them because they ain't there. Hey, John. Hey, Sherman. Hey, Tiffany. Good morning. Denise. Tiffany. Hey, Don. Right, thanks. Glad to have y'all, and y'all always welcome. Yeah, we'll catch you more often. How about that? I'll try to catch you because I know to look on Tuesdays. Tuesday's kind of the key word there. Yeah. Kind of helps you out. Sherman says Alpine was the only stereo worth the money back in the day. That's what I thought. I thought so too. That was just my opinion though. And I knew most people were going for Pioneers because they were cheaper. Well, I like the Pioneer speakers, the big three-way ones, because they had a good sound. But I didn't think the stereos were that good because they always needed help. They always needed an amplifier. They always needed a booster. They always needed an equalizer. They needed something to help them. And the Alpine didn't need no help. And $400, $450 for an Alpine, that was not the top of the line stereo even back then. That was like almost the bottom grade Alpine. Denise says, now my 4Runner has a sub that came in it. JBL system. I'm happy. I do want to get a new head unit. I want Apple CarPlay. Oh, I was shy as heck in high school. Yeah. Yeah, you were shy and I was a nerd. So there you go. We would have made it. We would have known each other for sure, Denise. We'd have been like passing each other. That'd have been it, right? Robin tells me, she goes, if I'd known you in high school, I wouldn't have gave you the time of day. I says, well, you wouldn't have been the only one. That was pretty much everybody. I had like 3 friends in high school, but hey, they were cool guys. Cool guys. I could have met Robin. You could have. She was the cheerleader. She won some. She was on the head of the parade queen and all this stuff. Beauty queen, parade queen, head cheerleader, all that kind of stuff. So she was way out. She was way out of my league. I was like, but you know what? Wasn't out of my league for long. I was a nerd clarinet band kid too, Chet. Oh, how about that? I had some friends that were in the band, that's cool. That's cool. A lot of my friends were in the band. Yeah, all 3 of them were in the band. Bone Tired, a good friend of mine, still does custom installs on everything from cars, trucks, side-by-sides, etc. Some of the stuff he creates, unreal. I tell you, I used to love doing that stuff. I could put them in there. I always like to make it professional. I didn't want you to be able to see no wires. I hid everything perfecto mundo, and I like doing it because I wasn't afraid to take headliners down, take column pillar A and B pillars and C pillar covers out, the rear dash, the front dash. It didn't matter. I'd take it all out, make that thing look like it came from the factory. The technology is amazing now. Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure. Well, we had stereos in the Cadillacs back in the day come in. I'm like, man, everybody thinks this Cadillac's an old people's car, but listen to this stereo. Sea Lake Journeys. Right on. Laugh out loud. That was funny. Hey, all. Woohoo. Sorry, got delayed this morning. What did I miss? Oh, what did you miss, Ryan? Oh, you didn't miss much. You missed this.
that, Kurt. There you go.
That's what you missed right there, Ryan. Yep, that's what you missed. Chet, start over. Oh, that's funny, Ryan. I love it. We had a great time hanging out with Ryan over there and Mel. They were great. There you go, Kurt. Everybody saying, take that, Kurt. I can't wait. ABC Cruise is going to be blast off time, Kurt. I'll tell you what. Hey, right there, just like Forrest Gump, says it, Jenny. Hey, try it. Hey, Jenny. Hey. I can't even wave like him. Can't run like him, though. That dude could run. Sure, man. Crap. Sugar dropping. Got to eat. You don't even have to eat, Denise. Just to get some of this old leather glove tea right here from Robin at Sea Lake Journeys. I may not have to eat today after drinking this stuff. I'll be wound up. FedEx is coming in right on. Oh, how much time have I got? I only got 4 minutes. You can't take my backside sizzle move. I have it trademarked. The backside sizzle move. We got to start naming these pole moves. And right there, Ryan's got a great idea. We got to run with that, Kurt. We got to start naming these poles, pole dancing things. And so Ryan has now copyrighted, if you will, trademarked, if you will, the backside sizzle move. How about that? With a little help from special effects at Sea Lake Journeys. Hey, I want to be a judge, a.k.a. Sir Judge Pole. Oh, well, Kurt, we're all going to be judges, but we're all also going to be contestants. It's going to be a self-judging contest between all of us. And that includes everybody, even all the ladies who ain't doing it. They're still going to be judging us too. Help us decide who was the freakiest, who had the best back sizzle move, and who had the best slide, who had the best jump, who had the, it's going to be awesome. Woo! Kurt will be judging poles. Hey, grab y'all's beverage Tuesdays at 7:30 Eastern. There you go. Tuesday mornings at 7:30. Hang out with Jenny. And yeah, we hung out by the dock the other day. She had a dock out over the water. Man, we was listening to the water and hanging out. It was great. Hey, Ryan. No, I meant I could have met Robin in Ridgeland. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, she's leaving Sunday. Sunday morning, she's leaving to go to, I don't know where she's going. Oh, she's going to somewhere up in Illinois, I think. Where are you going Sunday? Chicago. She's going to Chicago for a week or 10 days. She'll be up there at least for a week, maybe 10 days. So if you're up there in that area, you might catch her up there, but she's going to be busy as a hornet. I can tell you that. Yeah, she's walking into, she got to go up there and get it done. Hey, good morning, Denise and Ryan. This one time at band camp. Shh, Pete. We won't tell those stories here. This is rated G, buddy. Once a musician, always a musician. There you go. Woohoo! It's a cruise life. Got to watch out for those band folks. Yeah, and I think we have also have a drummer in the house right over there with Ryan. He was on the drum line before he was FedEx. Right on. I played the flute. Really? Our oldest daughter played the flute and the piccolo. Sure did. Yeah, we ran her through band for 4 years. 5 years, I guess you count middle school. Angie, at one time at band camp, probably more than once, right, Denise? Okay, guys, my time is running out. This reminds me of that show back in the day with X-Bit called Pimp My Ride. They really made the cars wild. Yeah, that's what we did back in the day, too. We would pimp our rides. We sure did. Didn't matter if it was a 62 Galaxy 500 four-door sedan. But I called the lead sled. You could still dress that dude up. And right on, Kurt. I think the reason our stream keeps failing is Restream takes more processing power and bandwidth to run, and Mel's Mac can handle it. I will do a pop-up BS tomorrow afternoon to test the theory. Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, yeah, I tell you, we like using the StreamYard right now until something maybe cheaper comes along, but it's working flawlessly for the most part. So I hate to walk away from it when it, don't know what something else is going to do. Elvis loved to give everybody Cadillacs. I wish he gave me one, but I wasn't born yet. Don't want this to keep happening. I know, right? Nice. That's where my big bro lives. Yeah, it is. It sure is, Danny D. How about that? I'll pass out the hand sanitizer for the pole dancing contest. John, you're going to be part of it, brother. You're going to be up there. Get up there and get it on, John. Come on. We're going to put you on YouTube. We're going to make you famous. We're going to make you famous. Oh, yeah. Won't that be awesome? Hey, John. So, Ryan, you are saying Mel needs a new computer. That's what I heard too, Sherman. That's what I heard. That's the same thing I heard. And I need that camera. Sherman. So I'll have that Mac that has twice the processing power and have a physical Cat 8 Ethernet cable handy to test Wi-Fi versus hardwired. I'll tell you right now, we use hardwire for this computer. Yeah, we don't trust it. Just there's always some kind of glitch with Wi-Fi. It just always. So I run a hardwire to this particular computer for the live shows and stuff. Robin, safe travels. Sherman, I got your mail. My sister played the flute. All right. How about that? I played clarinet, sax, and drums. What? Dang, Ryan. So much talent. What the heck? I did learn to play the drums later on, but I was much older. Right on. Yours is going out today. You're welcome. Elvis got his mama a pink Cadillac. That's right. Oh, guys, it's 9:01. I got to get out of here. We got to take a raid on over there to Go Live Together. I sure thank y'all for being here this morning. And I'm going to run y'all out with this last thing to show you. This is a very important thing. One of my favorite things in the world. My members. Mwah! This is for y'all. All right, guys. Till next time, we'll see you around the channel. See you around the channel.